protestation is fine. But what happened that invariably they get personal. You know, and just in passing, I saw this girl here, Quinn, and understand who's carried in Observer. You know, I don't listen to Observer, period. I find Observer is just, the programming make no sense. I don't listen to them. So somebody told me that in the newspaper as well, that there's some placard with the footwoman. What's your name there?
Pearl Quinn.
Pearl Quinn.
Yeah.
Making certain let's say, defamatory statement, had some placard with a defamatory statement about me. And my position, you know, is that I'm arguing with them. I'm taking them straight to court. So if, for example, they say that I'm corrupt, well, I'm going to give the opportunity to go to court and prove it. Not a matter of being petty or anything. In fact, I've taken perhaps the most blows of any prime minister in the history of this country. But there are times when certain action have to be taken based on the fact that these people are deliberate. What they're trying to do is to denigrate my character. They're trying to literally dehumanize Gaston Browne to make it sound as though I am the most wicked person in the world, according to them. They went to say I'm like Hitler, and I can deal with the pejorative descriptions. But I mean, when you're going to step over the line, cross the line, and decide to defame me, well, you're going to have to pay. Now, somebody said to me, perhaps I should not sue her because already she couldn't even pay for her license, car license, and her insurance. So obviously things bad with her. But if you know things bad with you, what are you going to defame people for? You know, so she's going to have to answer. And I think my position up to this point, even though one or two people tell me, boy, especially low and she too broke, I go in after her, I'm sorry. I mean, enough is enough. And by the way, you know, I did not even see the placard because I passed there late in the morning, probably about 9:30. But it seems as though somebody advised the boy, you better drop the placard, you know, because it's defamatory. What happened? Someone passed and saw it and took a picture.
Yeah.
And then another person went back, and I'm sure she must have seen that person when they took the picture of her with the placard. And she dropped it, so by the time I passed there, she didn't have it. But, I mean, look, man, it's one thing to be pursuing tear-down politics based on lies, disinformation, misinformation. Now, speaking generalities, if you want to say the government corrupt, fine. But if you're going to put my name to anything that is illegal, then I have an obligation to defend my name. And I don't see why, you know, I should allow these people who are trying to depose of our administration to get away scot-free. And it has nothing to do with being petty, but they know precisely what they're doing. It is well, I can't say strategy, not that I am strategic about it. It's a tactic that has been utilized by these losers in the UPP. They have nothing to offer the people. They cannot compete on ideas. They cannot compete on intellect. So they have now resorted to personalities and are trying to demonize, even using lies. And when you can get as barefaced, you know, sometimes you may be talking and, you know, a little fried and slip and you're not really thinking. But when you can document it, when you actually put it on a placard, you had time to think about it, you had time to write it, and you had time to promote it. It shows that that is deliberate, even more so than maybe when we come on Point FM and, you know, you're speaking generally and there could be a little slip, a little fried and slip or something. I can understand it. And if that is what had happened with Pearl, I mean, I certainly would have given consideration to it. But when you look at the whole process of the preparation of a placard and so on, and then on top of that, they put it in the Observer, by the suing Observer too, that they put it in the Observer newspaper, you can see the deliberate
intention
efforts here to denigrate, to tarnish, to dehumanize. And if it's one man, you know, that will fight to defend his character in this country, is Gaston Browne. You can say everyone. You can say politicians are corrupt. You can even say that I am corrupt in private. But if you say so publicly, you better have the evidence. Otherwise, I'm going to get you to go to court to prove that I am.
This is Antigua Breaking News.